Rich people of this world are living their lives in a space center named Elysium outside space. On the other hand, poor people are leading a life in land pollution and miserable condition. Everyone is leading a luxurious life in Elysium, and the poor are in utmost difficulties. Elysium had a machine that could cure any disease. Not only this, but it could regrow any part of the human body. It could also stop aging. Everyone in Elysium had this machine. This whole space center was made by the owner of Elysium. Now we see a little kid named Max. He sees a dream that he'll take his friend to Elysium when he grows up. When he grows up, he starts stealing. Police arrest him. Max is released on bail. He starts working in a company. This company was owned by the owner of Elysium, which made weapons and robots for Elysium. One day, Max goes to work and the police scan him. Robot police beat Max black and blue and injure him. Max goes to the hospital for treatment. Here, he finds the same girl with whom he did friendship. She was a nurse now. Max offers her a cup of coffee after they haven't seen each other in a long time. But she refuses and goes away after plastering his hand. Work on the Earth was being performed by robots. Poor people weren't allowed to enter Elysium. And if someone mistakenly entered it, he got shot. There were many sick people on the Earth who wanted to go to the Elysium because Elysium had that machine. By using it, they wanted to cure themselves. Spider, named Man, used to send his spaceship to Elysium secretly. Spider sends 3 spaceships full of people to Elysium. As they move, Defense Secretary gets the wind of it. He orders to destroy those ships full of people through missiles. 2 out of 3 spaceships are destroyed in space, and the remaining 1 lands in Elysium. People get out of that ship and enter the houses of rich people, and try to use that machine to cure their diseases. At the same moment, robot police come, capture them, and send them back to the Earth. In the next scene, we talk about John Carlyle, who used to go to the Earth daily to manage things. In the evening, he used to go back to Elysium. Max was working in his company. The door of the radioactive chamber gets locked during work. The manager of Max asks him to check the chamber by going inside it. Max accidentally needs to enter, and its door is locked from the inside, instituting the irradiated process. Radiation has a negative impact on Max. Outdoor, people try to open the door and end up taking him out. The robot scans him, gives him medicine, and tells him that he'll die within 5 days. Max goes to the house in grief, and on the way, he meets his friend. His friend tells him that he knows a man who goes to Elysium. We'll go to Elysium by taking a spaceship and use that machine which cures people's diseases. On the very next day, they both go to Spider, who takes his ship to Elysium. But he refuses to take them because Max had an old enmity with this man. That man fixes a device in Max. Max feels better because of it. On the other hand, the president of Elysium, John Carlyle, comes to the Earth to monitor his company. Now he sets out for Elysium. Max and his team attack his satellite and shoot John. Max immediately downloads the data from his mind to his neural system. After copying, he gets understood that this whole information is encrypted. Now, the agent and Max's team get into a fight and they kill Max's friend. Max runs out of there and hides in his childhood friend's house, who was a nurse now. Max sees that his friend had a daughter as well. She had cancer, and only that machine in Elysium is able to cure this. She asks him to take her daughter to Elysium somehow, so that she can recover. Max couldn't help her, and gets out of there because an agent was behind him. He gets to know about his last location. Now, this agent comes to Max's friend's house and asks about Max. When she doesn't answer, he kidnaps both of them, so that he can find Max through them. Max now comes to Spider, who told him all the codes of Elysium. He connects Max's brain with a computer and analyzes that if the information of all the people are put in this program and then installed in Elysium, so can people of Earth become part of Elysium? He wanted to know this now. When he tries to do this, he realizes that the satellite got jammed. This was now impossible to update or download any program. Now, he'll not be able to help Max. Now he asks Max to leave. Signals are down due to John's death. That's why this program is not in use now. Max wasn't left with any way now. So, he chooses to surrender himself. When the agent comes to kill him, he blackmails him that if he doesn't take him to Elysium, he'll blow him up with this bomb. Agent laughs and agrees. He tells Delacourt that he has captured Max, and he wants to come to Elysium. Max sees his friend and her daughter on the same ship. Now, Max couldn't do anything because the agent had tied him up. Max and that agent are battling on this ship. During a fight, it blows up, wounding the agent's face. As the ship comes to a halt, Max's friend takes her daughter and tries to use the machine. But the machine doesn't work as it only works on Elysium's people. They bring that agent to that machine and his face recovers and the machine works. Max and that agent fights again and Max kills him. Max throws him from the roof and he dies. On the other hand, her friend gets succeeded in curing her daughter. Another ship from Elysium goes to provide medical help to the people of Earth. People's lives become easy with it and the story ends here.